Okay, good morning everyone. Egg Nostalgia. Today I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm not on the shooting range this morning, but I want to give you a quick walk through my current air rifle collection, including some of my knives, which is something I don't show too often. So on top here, we've got the beautiful HW100. This is a 4.5mm caliber rifle, shooting at around 21 joules. Mounted, we've got the gorgeous Nikon Sterling Diamond scope with some BKL, the US mounts, which I like a lot. You've all seen me shoot this gun many times in the range. It's a gorgeous gun. Super accurate, never lets me down. And this is the PCP, the only PCP I have in my collection. I've also got a Huggett. It's a British-made silence on the end here, which works really well. Then going down, you're going to see my Springer collection. First on the list is my new HW80. This is a .22 caliber rifle. On the mount, we've got a Sportsmatch damper mount with a Hawk Vantage 3:9 adjustable objective scope. This gun is set nicely. You've seen me shoot on the range. Gorgeous piece of kit. Love it to bits. It's definitely the powerhouse, the workhorse of the Springers of the HW range from Vyrock. It's got a nice long barrel too. It's a 50mm barrel. 500mm barrel, 50 centimeters. Then going down, we're going to go down to this is probably one of the most special rifles in my collection. It's the Diana 48. It's in 4.5mm caliber. As I've mentioned before, this gun is so special purely because it was the first proper air rifle owned in South Africa. Gorgeous piece of German engineering. You can see the made in Germany. No plastic, no made in China. This is good quality old-fashioned rifles. Beautiful open sights in there too. So this is my my Diana 48, which is a very special gun to me. Then going down, we're going down to my lovely HW50S. Then also in 4.5 caliber. And the scope we have in here is also the Hawk Vantage 3:9 AO adjustable objective scope, which again, these Hawk Vantages, I've got them on most of my collection. They work beautifully and I think they're really good value for the money. Crystal clear optics, and their warranty is also amazing, although all of the Hawks I've never had a single issue. This is a medium powered gun, so again it's shooting at around 16 joules. Top of the range for the UK, which is 12 foot-pounds, but a beautiful gun, and it shoots super well. Then coming across, we're going to go down to sorry about my feet. We're going to go down to the smallest of all of them is the HW30. Okay, this gun is shooting at around 10-11 joules, also in 4.5. Again, also on top there we've got the Hawk Vantage 3:9 AO scope, which works super well. Again, you can just look at that breech. Even though it's a small gun, you know how the Germans make their quality. This is all solid, beautiful breech block, no messing about. So those are my spring-powered rifles. I've got 5 of them. And then, of course, one that I never want to forget about is kind of where it all started for me, is my lovely little Daisy Red Ryder. This gun I don't shoot too much. It's more just a novelty to have in my collection, but it is the first air rifle I ever had in South Africa. It's a BB gun. Some people consider it a toy compared to the rest, but it still shoots at a fairly decent velocity. But this gun is super special to me too, so I'm always going to have this in my collection. That's pretty much my air rifle collection. Hope you guys enjoy that. And I think I just want to quickly walk you through my knives. So again, along with air rifles, I've always loved knives. So I've always had a bit of a collection. I buy one every now and then. Since a young kid, I've always been a big fan of the Victorinox knives, the Swiss Army knives. I think they also got phenomenal quality and actually pretty budget friendly too. They're not too expensive. So here I've got 2 of my Swiss tools. This is the good old original Victorinox Swiss tool, which the pliers has got all the tools in set. I'm not going to open them up now because it's going to make you bored. Then we've got the smaller version, which is the Spirit. The Spirit is really nice because it's actually it's got rounded handles on the inside, so it's a gorgeous little tool to have. Then we've got some more Swiss Army knives going along there. Some of my new tools, which I like a lot. This one was actually given to me for Christmas when I was 17, so well, over 25 years old, that one. Yeah, these things tend to last ever. And then too, we've got the 2 Alox versions. I've always liked the Alox knives because they've got the aluminium grips. The blades are a little bit thicker, slightly longer than the standard 91mm Swiss Army knife, but it's a gorgeous tool, high quality. Then we've got a small little Swiss Army knife at the end there. And then coming across, we're going to go through to my folders. This is the cheapest out of all of them. It's a Rui. It's a Spanish-made knife. It's a Spanish company, but the knives are made in China. Nothing too special, it's a standard flipper. Then the next few are those two are made by a company called Boca. This is also outsourced to China, so nothing too fancy, although they're still top quality flippers. If I try to open this one, it's a titanium handles, the VG10 blade, which is a 5mm slab of VG10 steel, so it's a pretty good knife. Then coming across here, we've got a nice little very, very popular French knife called Opinel. You see them everywhere over here in Europe. It's a good quality knife, typical knife just using around the house, in the garden, mushroom picking, things like that. This next knife here is actually super special to me. This is actually my father's military knife. It used to have like a pointer thing inside there, which you make holes and things like that, which broke off, but that's actually my dad's military knife from South Africa, and this thing is super old, so very, very special to me. This other little knife is just a small little gimmick one that I picked up along the way. This knife here was given to me by my grandfather. He used to work in a factory in South Africa, and like a fruit factory, and I always remember my grandfather using this. It's got a small blade and also like a pointer. He's always using this to like open up his oranges and his fruit, so also a very super special knife. It's also got like a little hammer thing on the end there too, which is pretty neat. This is actually my most recent purchase. This company is called Bestech. It's actually a Chinese brand knife, but their quality is phenomenal. Very good value for money. You can see the fit and finish on this knife is really good. It's got D2 steel, which is a very strong tool steel, high carbon, so very strong. It's a beautiful flipper. This thing set me back, I think, around 70 euros, probably around $80, $90. So not too expensive, but for being a Chinese-made knife, the fit and finish is phenomenal. It also runs on ceramic bearings, so if I flip here, it's a very smooth knife to flip because it runs on bearings, so pretty cool. And then coming down, the last knife is also actually from the Boca range, but this is a slightly better range of Boca. You get three ranges. You get the Chinese version, which is like the Boca Plus, these ones, and then you get the Boca Arbolito. This knife is actually the Arbolito, so it's the Spanish brand. It's kind of, the Argentinian brand, so it's made in Argentina. And it's actually where the Boca, the long story behind it from World War II, and there's a big olive tree that used to be outside the factory in Argentina, so they called it the Boca Arbolito. Arbolito is tree in Spanish. But anyways, this is a beautiful made knife. It's actually also got really nice pivots. So it's a beautiful knife. It's actually made with the Bola, I think 695 steel, which is an Austrian made steel. Retains its edge really nicely. It's actually got a silhouette of a wolf on there too, which I think is pretty cool. Anyways, so look, that's just a bit of my knife collection as well as my air rifle collection. I know I normally always talk about my guns, but I'm quite passionate with knives too. But again, it's the smaller side of things. So look, just want to share this collection with all of my subscribers. I've got some really good friends out there. Some of you are always reaching out to me, so I just wanted to share this with you. So I wish all of you an amazing Sunday. Hope you're keeping well. I'm going to be heading out with my kids now. They want to go play football and burn the energy, so I'm going to be heading out now, but I just wanted to share with you my collection. So wishing everyone an amazing Sunday, good time with your family, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.